Hello, this is 1014. Our lesson is going to be about subtraction. Just our very basic subtraction, and tomorrow we're going to start working on regrouping across subtracting for subtraction. And so the first thing I asked the students is, what does it mean to subtract? And a lot of them said it means to take away. It means to get rid of things. Talked about making the numbers small. The numbers become smaller. And so when we discuss that the difference is the answer to a subtraction problem, but we actually went a little bit further, and we actually did the actual parts of a subtraction problem. The total, the number that is getting subtracted, that's going to be taken, the numbers that things are going to be taken away from, is the minuend. And the subtrahend is the number that is the amount of things that you take away from the minuend, which is the total, the things that you take away from the total. So for example, if I had 7 apples and I gave 4 of them away, 7 is my total, my minuend, and the 4 is my subtrahend, is the amount that's going to be taken away from my total, which would leave me the difference, which would be the 3 apples left. And then I showed them really quickly just to actually see what it looks like. So I did 7 is my total, right? We can say these now are 7. I don't know. Let's make it 7. 7. We'll just make it fun, and so we can actually represent that these are $7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's my minuend. Minus 4, which is our subtrahend. That's the amount I'm going to take away. And we showed different examples. One student told me to cross them out. Cross out 4 of them, leaving me the difference of 3. I had another student tell me that we should do this. Get rid of 4 of them. And you would have the 3 left over as your difference. So another thing I want to quickly show is just when we do one, always the biggest thing is whenever we do anything is a good way to, a little helpful trick is when you're doing addition, subtraction, multiplying, even division, is if it's multiple digit numbers, like let's say 57, which is our minuend, our total, is going to be subtracted by 34, which is our subtrahend. And we're going to try to find the difference. You see how each digit's lined up? 1's column, 10's column. Turning your page, your notebook paper horizontal makes you have place value columns going up and down vertically. And then we know our answer would be 23. Because 7 minus 4 is 3. 50 minus 30 is 20, which would give you 23. And that's the difference. Our minuend, our subtrahend, and our difference. And then we just discussed and we went over, as a class, we discussed and went over different ones. And we said we always start in the ones place value. We always put the larger number on top when we're working with this. And so we started the ones place, and that's 8 minus 3, which would be 5. 7 minus 6, which would be 1. 5 minus 3, which would be 2. And we also actually went over what it looks like actually for each place value. So we start in the ones place, so we said 8 minus 3 is the 5. Then we move to the tens column, and that's actually going to be 70 minus 60. Because we're in the tens. And 70 minus 60 is 10. And then we go to the hundreds place, which would actually make it 500 minus 200. And we would get 300 as your there. And then we have to put it together. So we actually have to add it back, add our differences up, which would be 300. Go to the tens place value, 10 and 5, 350. A lot more work, though, isn't it, to do it that way than this way. This is just a really good way of representing and showing what you're actually doing when you subtract. Okay, guys. And then I just want to let you know what you need to be doing. You need to go to page number. Let's skip to there. You are going to get here, and you're going to just do independently on page. Let me pull it down. Page in your book, page 224 and 225. 224 and 225 are the pages you're going to work in your Origo book, and that's what you need to do. And there's also a math assignment on Google Classroom that needs to be done today, and 20 minutes on Moby Max would be the what I need you to do as well. On here, the next thing I'm going to quickly just show you what we did in social studies. And for social studies, we quickly read page 54 and 55. So this is your opportunity to read these 2 pages and answer these 2 questions. I'll highlight it so you know which ones to answer. You're going to answer question number 1. Okay? And that's what you're going to do for social studies. For science, in the Google Classroom, I'm going to put the link of the video that you need to watch for the science lesson today. All right, have a great day.